Even for me, you know, my first goal, that's unbelievable. I never scored with the head, and we are growing up, so we can say we are improving a lot. Of course, we win Celtic, we already forget about that. Now, our main focus is next game. No, JT, I don't have any doubt for him. Like, even if he closes his eyes to play shoot, you're gonna score it, you're gonna saw it in the net.
I think we have massive confidence in JT. He's been prolific all year, and I think, yeah, like you said, I was on the bench watching that goal, and I had full confidence when I saw he was in on goal. I think it was massive. I think everyone, of course, that memory still hurts, the semi-final. I think everyone was conscious of that, and to sort of get one back over them was nice, and I think it was huge, like you said, to go ahead first of all.
St Mirren, like, it's a difficult team to play. It's so difficult. It's a physical game, you know. It's so hard to play against them. So to have that goal, so it makes us like, okay, now we got them, and then we have the time to push more, and then we luckily do it, and then yeah, we got the result we want. In the morning, I was on the massage, and we were talking with Sam, and then Sam was telling me like, why are you so nice outside the pitch and so crazy inside the pitch? I said, I don't know. I don't know. I try to, but the funny things, I was lucky in here. To be honest, I can say, good to this referee here, because I can have, like, in Denmark, I can have like 4 or 5 yellow cards. And luckily here, I just got one. I was talking with my brother. He said, how did you do it without yellow card? Like, I was like, I don't know. Maybe they are so nice here. but yeah, that's how I am. And in the pitch, I was a little bit, sometimes, to be honest, that's why I need to smile a little bit in the pitch, so that because I don't know, I try my best to keep calm, but sometimes I just, you know, I don't know. Then after I did it, then I was like, Ibi, what the f did you do? Calm down, and then yeah. But sometimes I don't, in the pitch actually, I don't think that much, and you know, so I can say, I need to learn a little bit about that kind of thing. First, I just stand, then I was like, okay, let me help him to do the run so that I can give him a space, and then he saw I was running, and then he just put it. I wanted to give pass, but it's a little bit stuck, yeah. So, and then the defender luckily he just fell, and then I was like, okay, so now I have chance to do cutback. So I didn't look anything. I was so tired at that time. So, and then I was like sitting like this, and then they scored the goal. Yeah, it's a moment of happiness, but I was so tired that I don't even know. It's just Eli that come to me and
Yeah, it was a special strike. I remember I was on the bench at that point, and I just saw it fly. Thought he shinned it, and then I just saw it fly in the top corner, and it was, it was a very special goal. Elliot gave me a shout at half-time. Actually, he had said his hammy was feeling a little bit tight, so I was wary that he may be coming off slightly early. So he said that, and then he scored a worldie about 10 minutes later. So I don't know how good it was feeling then, but I was conscious I might be coming on a little bit earlier, so I was excited. To be honest, I didn't really know how long Elliot was out for. I just knew he had something wrong with his hammy. Of course, I hope everyone wants teammates fit, and Elliot's an exceptional player, so you want him back as quick as possible. But I was excited also to potentially be starting next game.
We won the point, they won the point, you know. And as we can see, the last match when they are home, we are home here. We win the game, but they are not happy with it. And yeah, it's difficult game actually. I never played here, but I feel the atmosphere. Luckily, our fans too, they help us. But it's kind of a difficult game because I was feeling like in the first half, in like 15 minutes to them, I can't. It's hard to breathe because they have us, you know. We're just running upside and down.
It was exciting. It was a big opposition, big crowd, big occasion. They're a good opposition, and they put us a lot of pressure on us early, and I remember there were lots of set pieces, lots of long throws, lots of duels.
We have two style of game, you know. We can touch the game, we can have a position, and then we can, you know, run. And that transition helped, because as an opposite team, it's difficult, you know, because you can think, okay, these guys, they're gonna touch, and then suddenly we have JT up, and sometimes, even though I'm not a running guy like JT, I did it, and then Eli too, you can see, so, and Tom, so you can see it's difficult to defend that kind of situation, you know.
I remember I was next to Manny when he won the header, and I was just worried that he was gonna lay it to one of them, and I remember he won it, did really well, played Ibi.
Immediately when I saw Manny with the ball, I was like, okay, that's my chance to go, yeah. And then he put it perfect. And then even me, I was like, okay, let me go with them too. And then I saw Eli was free. So, and then everything go how we need it.
It was really nice. I think, thankfully, we've been going 1-0 up in a lot of games this year. So it didn't catch me by surprise, but it was really encouraging. And unfortunately, we couldn't see it out, but it was a nice moment, definitely. I remember the goal their player did really well. I'm not sure if he meant it, but he took a really, really nice touch and scored the goal. And I remember it was loud in the stadium, but I think whenever we concede, it's just about going back to our principles and drawing on them. And I think we did that well in that game, and we regained control, and unfortunately we couldn't quite get the winner, but I think it was a good finish.
It's a little bit like, but, and then, yeah, it doesn't matter, you know. If we can get it, you know, and then still go in, but yeah, it's already passed at that moment. I was disappointed, but everyone was disappointed, but we can't change anything. We just need to go again, you know. The header was like, I was outside the first post, so it's difficult because I was running after I gave Slide the pass. I was running, you know, so I was just, you know, gambling. And then the second one, oh, imagine if I score that. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, after I was watching the video, I was thinking to give a pass at that point, but when I see it clearly, I was like, I did the right thing. It's just I was in a rush at that time because I can't just slow in that moment because they are around me a lot. Yeah, he touched it, but I was like, that's crazy. If I score that, that's would be amazing for me.
It's a game of fine margins. I think they had some chances too, and I think it was a tight game. I think a draw was probably fair, but it would have been nice, of course, to nick that.
That's a good point, but yeah, like you said, we have a lot of chances, and they have to. It's not like we only have it. They have to, and then we have. But yeah, imagine if we convert our own, then it's gonna be like 3-2 or something like that in that game. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult game, like I said.
I think we always want to take maximum from games and take 3 points, but Hibs are a very good team, and I think in the context it was a good point.
Before the match, I was talking with Lucas. I play a lot of this kind of cup game. You can see the team that they are playing in second division, they will come all in, like 120. It's not like an easy game to just go and say, okay, we're going into it. That's not how it goes, you know. You just need to be smart in this kind of game. Of course, people can say, this is easy, but...
Important that we stay humble in that moment. I think we did that, and I think you saw that we had lots of control in that game, and probably should have won by more than we did, but I think everyone was really humble in the lead up and in the game, and that showed. Of course, it would have been nice to score earlier, and the pressure was building a little bit, but I think we were creating so many chances and we had so much possession, so much territory. I think it was only just a matter of time.
Yeah, I know sometimes I'm a little crazy too, but that guy was a little bit crazy. But because I was talking with Godo, I didn't do anything. I was just, after he fouled me, I was just trying to run, and then I was talking to the ref, but he's a little bit annoying, the guy, yeah. Because seeing the video, I was talking to the defender. I didn't even touch him, but he was on the ground. I was like, hey, don't stand because we already scored. No, but it's a little bit annoying, it's hard, we try, and then, luckily we have it, and then, and we are happy.
Yeah, I was right next to Lucas when he shot. I think he maybe shanked it, but I think it went straight to JT, and JT thankfully got something on it, and lots of relief. I think it's important to progress and things like that, and we would have liked to have scored more and be more comfortable, but we have Aberdeen next, and hopefully we can put an even better performance in that.
Motherwell.
I think we are a little bit, we are lucky that they didn't get the first goal. Now we're talking with Eli, I was like, bro, we are lucky. We started, actually.
I think they definitely had some good opportunities. I think 30 seconds in, one of their players could have put them 1-0 up, and of course they posed us challenges from set pieces and things like that. And I think once we sort of rode that wave, we came out the top and we really asserted ourselves on the game. I was trying to follow him, and I remember thinking definitely he was in front of me, but I wasn't completely sure about the rest of the line, so it was a long time, but luckily it was offside. It was an unreal one too. I remember watching it, and I think it gave us a really nice platform to sort of build on. I think from then we went to strength.
To be honest, I don't even know he has red card. It's after, when I see the red card, I was like, oh, do you got yellow card or what? I was talking to the FA, he said, yeah, he got yellow. I was like, yeah, hopefully, that's a good one. I was like, okay, I was having a bit relief.
Yeah, I just remember him flying in, and I didn't know he was already on a yellow card, to be honest. So I just remember walking and saw the ref brandish the red, and I think it obviously worked in our favour there, and we went on and put in a really strong performance.
And then JT just do what he did his best and then scored the second goal. Then I was like, okay, now we keep going. So yeah, that was so good.
We always want to play quickly, catch teams off guard, and be focused and in the moment. And I think you can just see that as evidence of it working.
We need to keep pushing and do the same thing that we've been doing. Not just, oh, they have red card, just chill. No, I don't want that. Keep doing what we are doing the best. So
I think the message is just to keep going, keep pushing forward, keep trying to score more goals, and we're quite good, I think, when we have the ball and when we have numbers, and I think that was the message, just to keep going for it and put the game to bed.
Yeah, it's feel really really amazing, even though it's like a penalty, but I like it, a goal is a goal, it doesn't matter, but that was luck. Even though if I didn't have the ball, I think JT was behind me, and then he can score that goal. But yeah, I was lucky. People say that I'm careless or what, so it just bumped into my legs, and then I feel it. Okay, then now it's my right hand. I turn and score. Yeah, that's amazing.
It wasn't my best shot, I don't think. I think Forth controlled it so easily because it had no power. But maybe I'll say it was a pass. So he took it under control and then found Lucas, which was great, but maybe a bit more shooting practice for me. Really happy for him, really close off the pitch, and he's come close a few times, so to see him get that goal was really nice.
So I was feeling, aggressive, happy, and then so it was I was like, yeah, because at the moment, every moment of happiness, you need to feel it, because at times, just to feel it, show the fans, okay, you are happy, they are happy that they are watching us, so that's why. But the feeling is, it's nice and amazing, to have this kind of points,
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, actually, even the coach, he already told us, before the match, he said, yeah, we're not going to come here and just take 3 points. We need to fight.
I knew they weren't doing too great in the league, but I didn't know how many games or anything like that. And I think just like the cup, it's important to stay humble. And it was a bit like Kilmarnock straight away. They sort of had a really good chance. I think maybe we didn't win a couple of loose balls, and then he was 1v1 and Cal came up with a great save again to keep us level at a key moment, and then we sort of built on that, I think, and really asserted control again.
It's a really wake-up call because we are so lucky that they didn't score that goal, you know.
It was nice, of course, always nice to score. I think it was a really good goal too. Eli played a great ball in, and I think we could just feel that from then we could build on that and keep going, and then the second one came shortly after.
Early goal was unbelievable because that's make our heart, you know, calm a little bit. Jetty do what he did best, and then he get to goal twice.
Yeah, just to add another one and become even stronger in the game, and it would have been great, of course, to go even further and take it 3-0 and sort of really settle the match, but it was a really good feeling to have that.
We should have scored more goals, but yeah, 2 goals too is, we can say, as a difficult pitch is good for us, but yeah, like we deserve, I think, more goals.
It's really enjoyable. I think we have so many boys that are always looking to get on the ball, looking to make an impact on the game and make their mark, and yeah, being at the centre of it in that game was really nice, and just sort of trying to give it to the players that can create things.
Yeah, the manager, and then he just said we need to keep pushing and be smart on our defending, because if we just for a moment to just say okay, we relax, then they will punish us at every moment. So
I think it was about not rushing it in the final third and sort of settling the game and taking a little bit more time and control when we had the ball. And I think maybe we didn't create quite as much in the second half, but probably had more control over aspects, definitely.
Well, I remember my 2 to 3 weeks, I think he's the guy that I was like, my energy, you know, he's outside the pitch, he's nice, inside the pitch, he was nice. So he was amazing, and I was so happy to see him, you know, to come back. I'm happy to see him, and we need to see more in Sam. Really
pleased. I think Sam, I haven't known him, like you said, for too long, but he's such a good character, and he's been so welcoming to me, and just the way he comes into training every day with a smile and keen to be involved. So I'm really, really excited for him and happy that he could come back to the pitch.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, the boys, obviously, you've seen it this season, they were brilliant at keeping the ball and made my job a little bit easier. I think I gave the ball away most, to be fair, to everyone. But no, I'm really happy to be back.
Yeah, we all feel confident, you know. We all feel confident about these games that they are coming, you know, to show what we improve.
I guess, yeah, it's my first month I've been consistently starting games. So for me, I just want to keep building on that, and hopefully I can keep contributing to the team's success, and I feel good. Yeah, the manager and all the coaching staff make the messaging really clear, and it's really evident how they want me to play and slot in. So yeah, when I got that opportunity, I think I've done pretty well, and hopefully I can just continue building and getting better and better. Us
as the team, we keep improving, and everyone, he showed what he got, you know. Everyone was putting his best in training. You can see, it's even the coach know that it's difficult for him to pick players, and it's amazing to be in the squad.
Humility is massive, and I think just staying grounded and in the moment is huge, and I think especially with the amount of games we have coming up, I think if we can do that, we'll put ourselves in a really good position to win football matches.
And no one is shouting, you know, it's either to push you up, hey, come on, let's go next. That's what I like, and it helped a lot, you know, and it will help a lot of the young guys too when they are watching, you know, when they are coming up, you know. This kind of mistake, everyone is not perfect, and as a team, we need players like that to push you a little. Woo! This is hard. Oh.